fishy here in Bangkok. So anyway, long story short, I interviewed the cops. I thought they were going to lock me up for asking questions. Everybody was real nervous about this. And I could see why, because they had disappeared the crime scene. So I had to find out what happened to that. Well, I found out something very interesting in Bangkok. You know how we have coroner vans that go and pick up the bodies? Yeah. Not in Bangkok, man. They have what's known as, you'll love this, body snatchers. They operate in little Datsun or Toyota pickups, flatbeds. They got CB radios, and they're on frequency all the time, waiting to find, some body that they can pick up, and it's a total freelance thing. They bring the body to the morgue, and they collect a fee, the body snatchers.
Wow.
But think about it. Body snatchers. These guys are hustlers by nature. Imagine if they walked into a 5-star hotel room and they saw, holy shit, it's Kung Fu Man on the ground. They start taking pictures. They rifle through the doors. Oh my God, this guy, 10,000 US in the nightside table. That's what I imagine David Carradine would have in per diem alone to be in a movie in Thailand. So they rob you blind. If you're famous, they take pictures of you. They sell the pictures, and it's a cottage industry in Bangkok. Meanwhile, they trampled through the crime scene and destroyed it. How do I know that? Well, I know that because I have these instincts, but I also knew it because I interviewed the head coroner in Bangkok who told me that, yes, they did trample that crime scene. And besides, I was also looking at the fact that it was impossible for this. I mean, in other words, he did not die alone in that room, in my estimation. He had to have help. How did I get a confirm on that? At the end of my trip, the very last day I'm there, I'm getting packed. On my door, I'm like, I'm in a fucking 5-star hotel. How did somebody get to my door? It's no surprise David Carradine wound up dead in this hotel. Somebody just came to my hotel without calling up. I opened the door. Hello, Mark. My name's so-and-so. I'm from the Bangkok Post. British guy, tabloid skell, working his life, not looking forward to a very happy sunset down there in Bangkok, Thailand. I go, come on in, brother. He's a brother in ink. I got to respect that. He's doing his job. I go, what do you got? He goes, well, I heard you're in town, and I got the morgue photos. And I'm like, well, all right now. Okay. You know what? Maxim magazine, as much as they like to titillate and stuff like that, they're not going to publish
there's
morgue photos. You got to draw the line.
Dennis Publishing.
No wonder you're trying to hawk these things. I go, let me see him. And so he put up some thumbnails on my laptop. I took a look at those, and I got to tell you, the ligature marks on David Carradine's neck were so deep that they almost cut his fucking head off.
Wow.
Okay, so listen, if you're choking yourself out, you're doing a little this, that, autoerotic asphyxiation. No, you don't. You don't go down to your neck bone. With the choking device without help. So I'm thinking, what did he do? Did he call a lady boy? Those are big in Bangkok. I mean, what went on? So I went down to the cowboy district, the red light district in Bangkok, and I found a lady boy, and I said, hey, how you doing? Very pretty. Okay. How much would it cost you to come back to my hotel room, tie me up, and choke me out? She's like, 150 baht. And I'm like, what? That might be $40 US. I don't know. Yeah, but I even priced it out. So, yes, it was possible that something like that happened. Did I get to the bottom of that story? Can I call it a murder? Yeah, sure I can. In my opinion, the man had help. They botched the investigation. The crime scene was trampled on, evidence destroyed. I get home. His brother, John Carradine, you guys know John? He's the nerdy one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good guy. He calls me up and he says, Mark, what happened to my brother? And I said, man, the only way I can describe what happened to your brother is to show you the morgue photos. Would you like to see them? And I'm not recommending it, okay? And he said, send them over. I sent him those morgue photos, and I never heard from him again. But it'll always linger in my mind what happened to David Carradine. The story's called The Last Days of David Carradine. And Google's your friend. You can find it somewhere on the internet, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, did I tell you guys I'm a member of TrumpSingles.com?
What?
Yeah.
No, I've heard about it, but
Yeah.
the site, I didn't know you'd gotten into that.
Oh, for God's sakes, Doctor, follow me on social media, will you?
Where can good time to bring that up.
Mark
where can I
Ebner,
find
Mark Ebner 59, Twitter. Mark Ebner. Mark, I'll say my name a lot. Mark Ebner on Facebook.com.
There we go.
What was I just talking about anyway?
About, man, it was after Carradine.
After Carradine? Oh, yeah. So, TrumpSingles.com.
Yes.
I'm a member.
I'm still fixated on the hotel room in Bangkok.
That's all right. That's all right. Good. I'm a member of TrumpSingles.com. My wife loves it. What the hell is going on there? First of all, I love the fact that it's branded Trump. Does it have anything to do with Trump? Well, yes and no. I mean, it's a reflection of who this man is because it's a website that is an advertisement for human trafficking, something that Donald Trump is no stranger to. I mean, for God's sakes, look at his goddamn wife. Oh, Ebner, don't bring the wife into it. Don't make fun of his kid, even if he is on the spectrum. Don't do it. Okay, I won't. But it's interesting. Every one of the women on there looks like a composite of his wife, Melania Trump. And they have text me at 501-645. I mean, they're all hookers. They're all Russians. I mean, it's insane. That he hasn't said boo about TrumpSingles.com, and I'm a member. And my latest matches are up. You can see them on my Facebook page. And
some real honeys there.
Yeah, you can enjoy those. Anyway, I think I'll roll a joint. You mind?
Sure.
Wait, sure as in you might.
Go right ahead. I mean,
I think I want to do
here.
that right now because, this is the gray zone. It's a Saturday afternoon.
It is a gray zone if you want to roll it in my place, but go right ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to be coming. I'm just going to be coming at you, podcasting here from high above the HMS Bounty in Koreatown, USA. I'm going to be back here each week. If you like the show, let us know. How do they do that, Carl?
They can contact us at radiotitansmail@gmail.com.
radiotitansmail@gmail.com.
And you also have your own Facebook page where they can drop a message as well for the Gray Zone with Mark Ebner.
Sure, the Gray Zone. In fact, and if you want to message me personally on the side, you can hit me up at markebner59@gmail.com. You can go to my website, www.hollywoodinterrupted.com. And guess what? I'm on the TV tomorrow night, Sunday. I don't know if we're going to get this up in time, but it's a docuseries, so you can catch it on the Reels channel. That's REELZ. God, what a weird channel. They do all this celebrity programming, and I don't know. I'm going to be yakking about Shania Twain, of all people, Sunday night on a show called The Price of Fame, Shania Twain. Last week, it's probably still running, I did an episode called The Price of Fame, Johnny Depp. That was fun.
And what sorts of things are you digging up about people?
It's the Reels channel, man. I just yak.
Okay.
I just yak about these people, and what at what price fame is the question. When like if you're Johnny Depp and you're sitting on a franchise alone, which is worth a personal $1 billion fortune, somehow if you have a $30,000 a month fine wine habit, even $1 billion you can burn through in no time, and that's what he did. So he got himself into financial trouble. I guess he's doing all right. He's a damn fine actor. Doesn't like me at all. I drove him crazy a couple of times. He had me thrown out of the Viper room 3 times in a row. Sorry, I'm rolling a joint here, and I'm celebrating the legalization of recreational marijuana in California. It's been a long time coming, and I'm very happy about that. And the reason being is, A, I love being an old stoner. B, in terms of harm reduction, I gotta say, Donald Trump, Jeff Sessions, stay away from marijuana. Don't even think about it. States' rights, right? Yeah, California, it's legal. And I'll tell you, I came up, and I'd like to say this in terms of addressing the opioid crisis. I came up straight out of college, hit the ground running in New York City, shooting speedballs. No other way I can put it. Stone cold addict. I shared needles with everybody and their gay Haitian brothers, African monkey. I'm lucky I didn't get the AIDS. I'm a Hep C survivor, Woohoo, give the man a medal. No, what I'm saying is I got my shit together when I was 25 years old, and I started this career, which has brought me here to the gray zone. I started this career when I was 25 years old, but before that, man, I was just partying. I was partying in New York City. And I was thinking to myself, when the shit hit the fan and I'm on a stretcher with, my liver the size of a football, jaundice from hepatitis C, I'm thinking to myself, you know what I'm thinking to myself? I'm thinking to myself, New York City's the problem. I got to get out of New York. So what did I do? I went to New Orleans, Louisiana, where I learned.
A great place to sober up.
Of course. They call it what do they call it in recovery circles? A geographic cure?
Right.
Yeah. Fire, meat, frying pan. I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana, learning how to drink 24 hours a day. But I had a good job. I was a barker on Bourbon Street, a place called the Hotsy Totsy, right next to Papa Joe's, which was a transgender bar, which was kind of funny. And I would stand there 10 hours a night going, live nude girls, 100% female entertainment live on stage, gentlemen. Take a looky at all that nookie. Have a drink and see some pink. Oh, we got the pretty little ladies here, guys. Put a rise in your Levi's. One whiff, it'll make it stiff. Come on in, on in, on in, on in, on in. No masquerading here, gentlemen. We got the women here. We got the ladies here. We got it all here. Get a nice cold beer. Get a nice cold beer. Get a Mardi Gras beer here. And they'd come in and they'd drink. And then at the end of the night, the strippers would come out and they'd tip me on the way out. How much was I getting paid back then in 1983, 1984 in New Orleans, Louisiana as a barker at the Hotsy Totsy on Bourbon Street? The owner of the place gave me $10 a night. And, I'd make another hundo from tips for bringing people in. Well, one night I had smoked some rocket fuel. I don't know what it was. I think it was PCP. Drank half a keg of beer. I'm tripping balls, needless to say. And I had gotten a job because one job wasn't enough to sustain me. I had gotten a job over on Royal Street at a restaurant doing the same thing, barking people in so they'd come have dinner. Dinner time, it's seafood time. Courtyard dining here. Oh, we got the jambalaya, we got the shrimp creole, we got a hurricane here. On in, on in, on in, on in, on in. Well, one night I forgot where I was. Middle of Mardi Gras. I'm standing out in front of the Court of Two Sisters on Royal Street, barking people in for pussy. Yeah, we got the pussy here. Come on in, on in, on in, on. And you know what? The owner, out of the corner of my eye, it was like tunnel vision. I see the owner leaning against the door, looking at me like, what in the fuck is this guy doing?
I think that's what the people outside the door are going right now. Like, hey, come on in for some pussy.
The owner's like, wait, we ran out of that hours ago.
No, actually, he took a beat. He looked at me and he goes, what the fuck? And he waved his hand and he goes, Happy Mardi Gras. And that was it. So anyway,
And it all ties back together because this has been Mardi Gras week. It's beautiful.
Yes, indeed. We're celebrating Mardi Gras. We're celebrating the legalization of marijuana here on the Gray Zone, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm getting you